Reggie, Lenney, yeah? Hi guys, it's Aziz Patel here, and I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Reggie, Lenney, and we're going to talk about energy and how you can transform your life by not just the external environments but the internal environments with your health, your well-being. And he's just a guy that we've got to know as friends, and he's working with me on a challenge which I'm going to share with you. So Reggie, just tell the people right now who are viewing this, wherever they are in the world, a little bit about yourself and how you embarked on the journey where you are in your life.
Well, make a long story short, I got into the health and wellness business because of my personal experience with my father having brain cancer. I watched him go through this roller coaster ride of health and wellness for about 15 years. My mother was very much into alternative medicine. His mother was very much into the specialists and the doctors know exactly what they're doing, and that's all you do. You don't even look at outside sources. So I started to get a healthy understanding about both and a healthy respect about medical world and the science world as well as alternative medicine. 4 years into medical training, I decided that I wanted to learn more about the alternative world, and I went to India. Spent a number of years in India training in Ayurvedic medicine, traditional Chinese medicine, and then just started growing and expanding from there. So what I've really found is that to be truly successful in our lives, and what that means is having the energy, the health, and the ability to do what you want, when you want, as much as you want, pain-free, energy-wise, and disease and illness-free, you need to look at a number of different aspects of your life. So what I've done is I put together this 6-point program. I call it the 6 keys to ultimate health and well-being. And what that does is it covers everything from your environment through to nutrition, detoxing and cleansing your body, exercising, mentoring and coaching, and healing from the inside out. Taking control of your own health and being able to heal yourself without the need of prescription drugs and these types of things. Now, saying that, I never tell people to stop taking medication, and I don't have anything personally against medication. But what I teach my clients to do, working hand in hand with their doctors, is to take control of their body, increase their immune system, increase their energy and their vibration and their power so that their body doesn't need the medication. And with the people that I work with, I make sure that they are regularly going to their doctor, and the doctor knows exactly what they're doing. So it's actually the doctor that takes my clients off their medication. And I find that so powerful for the client themselves. So one of the things that I do when I first start working with a client is I'll go right into their home. I look at their entire environment, everything from the air quality, water quality, the beds they're sleeping on, the products they're using in their home. Why I do that is because you may know a lot of people who are, let's take losing weight for an example. Weight loss is a huge problem, and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Why? Because people just can't seem to lose weight. Why is that? Is it always down to overeating or not exercising? No, it's not. Because how many people do you know that they're eating the right foods, or they say they eat very little and they go into the gym all the time and they're exercising, but they just can't seem to get rid of the body fat? Why is that? Well, one of the main reasons is your environment.
You mean the way people live internally in the house?
Your environment affects everything. When I work with my high-end clients, and this is corporate CEOs, actors, professional sports athletes, people who have reached a very high level of success in their lives, and they need to continually put out a lot of personal energy in order to maintain that job that they've worked so hard to get. I look at everything that affects their health and well-being, and they need to maintain a very high level of energy. Now, how do you do that? It's not just by eating right, or just by going to the gym, or just by getting a massage once in a while. It's everything. Now, if you look at the environment in your home, your office, the car you drive, all these different places where you spend time, it affects how your body functions. Now, again, using weight loss is just an example. People going to the gym, they're eating right, they're doing all the right things, they're not losing weight. How about if we take sleeping? Just that one simple little example of sleeping.
I know, back here where we are in England, we certainly we tend to work harder, and majority of people today are working harder than ever before.
That's right. Yeah. But if you take sleep into account, we always hear how important sleep is. We always hear, if you want to lose weight, sleep. However, that's not the issue. It's not just laying down, closing your eyes and getting sleep. It's the quality of sleep you have and what's going on in your environment while you're sleeping.
Okay.
Let's take your bed for an example. Memory foam beds are very, very common. They're one of the biggest selling beds on the planet today. Memory foam beds are a petroleum-based product. They're made from a petroleum-based product. Now think about that for a minute. Petroleum is off-gassing all the time. You're laying on this bed 8 hours a night, relaxing, deep breathing. You're sucking in all those chemicals and off-gassing from that petroleum-based bed. Now, not only from the petroleum itself and the products that that bed is made out of, but because it's a petroleum-based bed, these products are doused in fire retardants so that they don't burst into flames while you're sleeping. However, fire retardants are scientifically and medically proven to cause underactive thyroid. Now, how many people do you know that go to the doctor, they say, I have a weight problem, I'm eating all the right foods, I'm exercising, but I can't lose weight. The doctor does tests, and they say, you can't lose weight because you have an underactive thyroid. Now here's some pills. Go take these pills, and it's going to help with your thyroid. Now these pills are giving you all kinds of other problems. Sure, they might help with the thyroid, but it's not curing the problem, it's not fixing the problem, and it's not getting to the root of the problem. Now there's very simple things that you can do in your bedroom to counteract those fire retardants and the off-gassing from these products, which is actually going to cure the problem with your underactive thyroid. Now, that's just one very simple example of all kinds of things that I get into. And that's why it's important to look at all aspects of your health and wellness. If you want to have incredible energy and you want to have a good, healthy body and feel fantastic and have that energy in order to maintain that high level of productivity and performance so that you are the best of who you are. You have a high personal value, you have the energy to maintain not only your job, but when you get home from your job, you can spend time with your family, you can have hobbies, you can do all these things that you enjoy doing, right? And that's what life is all about.
Absolutely, I think they hear that right now, you're listening in, it's what are the key sort of distinctions that you find with people when they've come to you with a challenge in their life, and what are the key distinctions that they have that has transformed their life as a result of your ideas and your principles, what they implement?
Well, not only do they receive ridiculous health benefits and more energy, more natural energy. That means you don't have to live on coffees or green teas or pills or these type of things to keep your energy up. They sleep better and deeper at night. They feel better. They have more energy. And those three things by themselves, the key point of having those key things available and in your life to give you that is you can do the things that you love to do. Yes, you may love your job, but how long did you search for your partner? Did you put years in to find the right partner, to have a family with, to have children with? Are you giving them the best of yourself? Or do you go to work and give the best of yourself to your job and your clients so that when you get home you're so tired, all you want to do is sit on the couch and try to recharge your batteries? And on the weekend, instead of going out and playing or riding the bike or playing sports, your whole environment is about sleeping. You're just trying to get caught up and get that energy back so that Monday morning you can go back to the job and carry on doing what you were doing. So now this family who loves you and wants to spend time with you and who you searched for years to have the perfect partner, you don't have the energy to give them anymore. So where's the quality of life? So the people that I work with that, again, work very hard and are very successful, that's the number one benefit that they're getting. They can do their job better, they have the energy that they want, and they're able to have that extra energy to go and spend time doing what they really love doing with who they love doing it with.
That's absolutely brilliant. Now, what are the projects that you're working on that you may have where any viewers that have had some value from this information? Because Reggie's an amazing guy. He's, in how he's transforming people, and he's somebody which I'm in a pleasure as well as a privilege to work with to help me with my goals, which are not only just health, but in terms of increasing my vitality and energy, with the fact of taking on the 7 world summits where we'll be going up mountains, including the summit of Mount Everest, which I'm in such a fortunate position to do that. But in order to do that, I have to work with certain people and be in a position to connect and hook up with Reggie and for him to share and take time out of his schedule, this is deeply a privilege. Are you involved? What are the projects that you have going in the pipeline where people are in a position to invest in their health, in themselves, where they can be part of your exciting adventures?
Well, I have a number of different projects on the go. I've just finished writing my second book, which is now available on my website, which is Ultimate Health University.
That's at the bottom of this web page, by the way.
I also put on some amazing retreats, and we do that 6 times a year. And that's where we bring in some really ridiculous talent. We have very amazing set of clientele that come and spend some time with us. We do everything from river rafting to skydiving and all the fun, wild activities, but we also do some very cool pampering stuff where we're rebuilding the body, juicing and all these other kind of health things that you always hear about. But we incorporate that into a whole lot of fun. For example, our next retreat we're going to be doing is in Zanzibar. We're doing underwater yoga, we do river rafting, we're doing safaris. It's just a ton of fun. And the people that you get to network with and meet while you're there is just ridiculous. It's fantastic. And I've got a little video on YouTube that you can always look on to see some of the people that come on our retreats. But it's just a lot of fun.
So for any questions, if you need to contact Reggie directly on any questions you might have had from this video, whether it's feedback or comments, how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, they can email me through the website, which is, I have 2 different websites, either allhealthstudio.com or the Ultimate Health University. So that's the 2 websites that I've got. You can email me directly through there.
Aziz Patel here, and with the man Reggie, who's going to be sharing a lot more content. Any information, it's at the bottom of this web page. We hope you've had fun. Thank you so much, and we look forward to sharing more content with you.
Thank you very much for your time and for sharing it with me.
Awesome.
Cool.
That was fantastic.
Was that good?
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, you got it all out.
Cool.
The thing is, if people start asking you, you get to a point where you think, gosh, I've just repeated myself about 50 times. Yeah. Just have you seen my video? So I'll tell you what to do is just Google this and just check it out. That way you've gone and they come up to you and they think, did you look at my video? Yeah, I did. Then you can flow with the conversation because that way you're expediting your time.
Cool. And do you think the sound quality and everything on there is...
These are very good. Yeah. Well, let me just...